Luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind the family, no regrets. He's got a birthday on your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane the tears roll strong, Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost, but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai, they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York, what show? Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home, he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground, comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust, has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all their cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys going today? How are you guys going? Guys, I just moved to a new location. We'll reveal all very soon. I got catfished by Marcello yesterday. I got catfished by him. I really don't like the guy. You know, I cleaned up his mess when we were in London, when his wife pulled the bath plug out when there was no plumbing to the pipes, and I helped clean his mess. And guess what? He then said, hey, come to Japan and we'll have a great time. Well, that never eventuated. When I did get to Japan, he didn't want to see me. So it was sort of, I never really wanted to hear from that pipsqueak again. But it's happened. It's happened. It's happened. I got catfished. First super chat for the night. We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. $5. $5 Lux. Please read out loud the public service announcement you sent to all the Archie communication channels about Marcello. Okay, we've got the phone in hand. I'm going to read it to you. Here we go. Here we go. I don't believe for a second. Here we go. We got my world's greatest dog trainer joining us.
I am back, motherfucker. I'm back. I'm back.
You know what? You know what? I gotta say something to you. I gotta say something to you. You're a fraud. I don't believe for a second that
I'm
Marcello is closing the restaurant. He is saying that to attract people to give him money.
Ooh.
He is going back to streaming to steal leads and money.
How about if you go back to the kitchen and wash the dishes? How's that?
Yeah, it's look. I think, to be honest with you, with Marcello, it's a total lie. He's a liar and a snake. Never trust him.
Speaking of
I was catfished. I was catfished yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I let him come on. When the reality is, guess what?
What? Tell me what?
He's a fraudster.
Yes.
He's not my friend.
No. He is not. He's here to use you and pinch the leads and show off his fake Flieger.
Well, I think with him, he made the announcement he's closing the restaurant down. I think that's just a lie.
Well, good. Let's.
It's a lie to get sympathy, because I got to tell you something. I'm not buying it.
Well, Patel
I
Philippe.
was suckered in.
Patel
I was
Philippe
suckered in.
says it's our fault.
I was suckered in.
Where are you?
And, you know, I got to be totally honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I felt used by him. He's not a friend.
Oh.
When I was in Japan, there was no open arms.
Super sticker.
Sir
Wow.
Premium £1 super sticker. Thank
Super
you.
sticker. He
Sir
didn't even give
Premium.
you a. He didn't even give you a plate of cold noodles, did he? No invitation.
No invitation, no 30-gram steak. Absolutely nothing.
He told you to make a reservation. Super
Yes,
Super chat. Super chat.
we got a super chat. Mark,
We do.
that's very harsh, telling him to go back to the kitchen after he just announced he had to humbly close his restaurants.
Well, finish that.
Issue Archie's complaints.
Yeah. Well, I was telling him to go back to his own kitchen, not the restaurant kitchen, because obviously he can't. I meant he should go back to his own kitchen and do the dishes.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Yes. I got to tell you something. I'm staying in a new apartment. We're just trying it out.
Now, where
Mrs. Lies decided she wants to live on the 60th floor of a building.
We're in Shenzhen. I see. And
Actually, at the, I'm not saying, but I'm just telling you, we're just checking out some real estate. We're looking at, well, I'm just coming along for the ride. We, as in, yeah, I'm not not in a good.
Looks like an Airbnb to me. Hey, let's look at the. I'm sorry, did I fuck up the narrative? Let's look at the super chat here.
Super chat. We got a great super chat. Ken Fresno, $2. Mark, give us your opinion on Marcello's junk.
Well, I've never been privy. He has not sent me the dick pic, so I'm afraid I can't help you. His dental work leaves a little to be desired. I can tell you that, having just seen his uvula. Yes. So
we've got, the only thing I've got in the house is beer to drink. Guess what beer? Stelios, as in that's the beer that my good friend.
Artois.
That's the beer that my good friend on the boat.
Yes.
The good friend on the boat. You know him who departed. He's left.
I do. He who has left us. The sales of Scirocco. I do know, yes.
Scirocco Sales. You know who Scirocco Sales was, don't you?
Who? Pray tell.
That was Errol Flynn's boat.
Is that right? Wow. Famous boat indeed. A swashbuckling boat straight out of the...
It's very sad he's gone because he was such a good guy. You know what I mean?
Errol Flynn or Scirocco Sales?
Both.
Super chat.
Super chat, Oliver Hooper, $2. Mark's art straight out of Goodwill.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
And we got AD never calling. How are you?
We do.
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
Hey, boo.
Hey.
Hey, oh, hey, Mark. What is going on here? What is wrong with Tanzil? What happened? The guy's a genius. I don't understand it. Why would he do this? That fucking cello, that dirty hands, never wash his hands, filthy chef. Why?
That was funny.
Here we go. We got a clip. I got a clip.
Play the
This
clip.
is a clip that has come through. Let's have a look.
Marcello, yes, that's all well and good, but in this industry, is what have you done for me lately? Do you understand?
Yes, exactly.
You got to be in their face, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, basically.
What is going on here?
I mean, but the
clip.
thing is, I'm really tired of.
I know. GMT's a kept man.
I'm like, I think we're already tired of this. You know, like, just tired. I think the reason of giving up is just because we are tired of the restaurant. You know, like, you know, it's nice when you have fun and when you enjoy the business, but then it's starting not to be fun. Figaro and all kinds of
Marcello, yes, that's all well and good, but in this industry, is what have you done for me lately? Do you understand?
Yes, exactly.
You got to be in their face, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, basically.
Archie, can you tweak the audio up?
Of shit. I mean,
Here it comes.
Yeah, but the thing is, I really tired of.
Calm the fuck down, you wanker. Fucking up.
I'm like, I think we're already tired of this. You know, like.
All right, you're the worst at playing
tired.
clips. You're the worst. All right, you missed it.
He's tired. He's tired. He's tired. You know what?
Calm the fuck down.
I'm tired
you
of
wanker.
listening to him.
Yeah, here's this problem. Well, who invited this guy back? He's back with his big glasses, his stupid face.
I'm gonna get a glass of water. I'll be back.
I mean, what do you think, AD Never Calling? I think Archie shouldn't put on his worst enemies. I mean, maybe bring them on for a few minutes, mock them, and then send them back into hell. What do you think?
He's just here for a quick money grab. There's no extra money to grab.
Well, you only had him on for like, a couple of minutes. We got a good look at his crown, a couple of his teeth, and then it was over. It was a little disturbing. Is that your dog? Are you talking?
I want to. You can see the chew. Hey, chew.
Hold on. We got full screen.
I can't. Hey, sit still. Here, sit.
Oh,
sit
you've
your
got
bum.
the
sit
outdoor
your bum.
kitchen, the outdoor
sit.
patio. Looks nice.
I'm looking at the dog. Have a seat.
Me too. Sit. You got your doodle.
Sit, little boy. Sit, boy. Sit.
Sit, Ubu. Sit.
Where's the other dog?
You know what? This dog just goes. This is a very good dog.
They're all the same. You don't get many of these.
It's a very good dog because he loves you anyway.
Coda.
Coda?
Right, this is Coda. He's coming. Watch, you'll see.
You got Coda there?
Come here, Coda. Sit. Hey, bud.
Is that Mike's Coda?
Yes, sit. Here, have a seat.
Well,
sit, Coda, sit.
Oh, I wanted to talk to you about Mike. I saw that Mike, the snake thing, the Mikey.
Yes.
And the thing, Patrick, that made me absolutely crack up was Mike saying, "You never let me finish a fucking sentence." Mike has been allowed to ramble on for 20 minutes at a time for like 3 years.
Yep. Always.
You just wind him up and let him go, and he's good for half an hour, and no one lets him finish a fucking sentence. That is outrageous. How self-aware do you have to be?
Yeah, just like he did one where he was talking about he saw an old girlfriend, and she didn't want to really, when he broke up with her, all she said was, "All you ever do is talk about yourself." And then she had a death in the family, and he called to offer his condolences, and within a minute she goes, "See, there you go again." He's like, "Well, I'm sorry you lost your family member, but I lost a family member too, and it was horrible." And she goes, "There you go, making it about yourself again." He goes, "So I told her, just forget it. I won't be her friend anymore."
And his name was Julius Caesar, by the way, who was one of my relatives. Yeah, anyway, I got this. And I think it's a Pelagos that I got. You know, it's 37 millimeter. Oh, wait, it's 42. Anyway, I don't know. Like, the guy can go on and on and on. Archie has literally walked away, given him the microphone for thousands of hours at a time, and Mike complains he just doesn't have it. Doesn't get.
See, the thing about him is, you can say that the people they beat on me a little for being harsh on Mike.
What an ungrateful motherfucker! That's all I wanted to say.
But
Mike,
the problem is, you can say whatever you want to him. He doesn't remember who said it.
Well, you know what? He probably doesn't remember. That could be a point. You know what? Maybe the cheese is slipping off the pizza.
He called me Mr. P.
Oh, the cheese is just hang on. I got to catch up on these super chats.
Yes, you do.
We've got Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, I sent you a clip, but I need a little help deciphering the message. What does the lady say to Mr. GMT in the clip? I can't hear it. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, that now that Marcello is back and Watch Nick has taken over the dungeon, maybe have TGV run the main show.
It's all coming together. What do you think, Arch? You think he's here to steal the lead? There might be a lead.
We got CB, $5. The Zeal has deployed the rat. When the plane is going down, it is the last resort. Yeah, I believe that, actually. Hey, Mr. AD never calling. How are you? Have you succumbed to any luxury watches? Tell me, luxury watches, luxury cars. What do you?
No, nothing like that. But I will tell you, I offered my wife my blue San Martin. She loves it. I had to take 2 links out of it.
What about your Pagani design?
No, I don't wear those. Those are garbage.
What's happened as far as you had some really interesting cars? You had the Corvette, you had the Boxster. What are you doing?
Are they fake kit cars? You know, on like a.
They were real. I have no interest in cars. I like my old pickup truck, and that's that. I'm hoping to get an old Subaru like Tesla. I want a Subaru. I want an old 20.
What's he doing?
You know, I missed a call from him the other night. I was at dinner and he called. I couldn't answer. I didn't even know it was ringing. Super chat.
Super chat. Super chat. Patel Philippe, $2. So why don't you think Marcelo's restaurant is closing? I'll tell you why. The first thing I said to him, every restaurateur, I said to him, when is your lease finish? Because normally you're trapped in a lease. You can't just pull out whenever you want to stop serving. You wait until the lease time is up.
He said pull out.
And he said, I'm not really sure. Now, that's bullshit. Any businessman worth his salt, the first thing he knows is, when does the lease end? The next thing is, I said to him, okay, have you closed? He goes, it's very hard to close. You've got to kind of just, no, it's not. You put a sign on the door. From such and such, we will be closed. Thank you for your patronage. I don't understand this bullshit.
Unless it's
normally, let me explain to you what happens in the restaurant game, because I know the restaurant game pretty viciously.
From the eating.
Normally, your suppliers stop supplying you, and that's when you close, because you have no more product to serve. Okay? You have nothing more to serve. Okay? And what happens is they've cut supply off. They'll only supply you.
We out of that. We no more of that. And we don't have any more of that. What else would you like? We don't have any more of that either.
I said to him, I think he said he claims it's because of the situation in the Middle East. And I just think that's bullshit. I don't think the Japanese even understand Israeli-Palestinian politics, geopolitical stat. They don't understand nothing. So for him to say it's because of this, it's because it's bullshit. This is not New York. This is fucking Tokyo, okay? They couldn't give a flying fuck. They couldn't give a fuck about him and his lousy business. The reality is it's all a con because Mummy owns the building. and he could do whatever he likes.
Well,
She
then maybe there's no lease.
see what happened is mummy's mummy san said to her daughter, at least if he has a restaurant, you can at least eat. And that's the idea. He can at least eat. And the fact that he claims to be a chef of notoriety, let me say this, he was at the Bro House, he cooked nothing. A chef would be very proud to show off his culinary skills.
You hear that, Patrick? His culinary skills.
Culinary skills, fuckface.
Culinary. Could you spell that?
I got to tell you
Could you spell that, please?
This is not a spelling bee, Marky. Let me tell you this.
It's a queen bee.
I'm just telling you honestly.
Yes.
I told him this, right? He doesn't fucking listen.
He doesn't.
He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen to me. So I actually think he's a fraud. He's a phony. He's a liar.
Well, if mommy owns the building, then there is no lease. Super chat.
He doesn't say that. He goes, I'm not really sure. How could you? That's the first question. It's like somebody, when you go to finance a car, what's the interest rate? What's the interest rate? What's the payment? What's the term? What's the balloon? Those are boom, 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 boom. Simple fucking questions, aren't they? Mark, do you agree? If you go to finance,
most people just want to know a payment. I myself do not believe in car payments, unlike you. I do not believe in the concept of.
There's nothing wrong with having a car payment, but it's very important you know what interest rate are they charging you.
Well, that's true. Otherwise, you could easily wind up upside down. Now you've got a super chat here to read. Go ahead.
Super duper chat, not just a super chat. We got a super duper chat. Patel Philippe, $5. Do you feel Marcello has a family connection to an AD? How else can he get the Le Mans in the most populated city in the world?
But what if did he really?
It's obvious. Mummy is a billionaire.
Or
that's it. It's simple as that.
Whoa. Could it be a Bangkok?
Whoa.
You can get one. You can buy one at any breakfast restaurant in Bangkok.
I think with him, I'll be honest with you, he's just so full of shit. The guy.
So why does he need to steal more leads if he's got all that money?
Screaming poor, because he's as a man, he hasn't been able to fulfill. He hasn't been able to be an earner. It's the psychology, okay? Okay, the psychology.
Yes, I see.
As a man, you want to be a provider. He doesn't provide anything except bullshit
and stories. You know, Marcello and Mike the Snake should get an apartment together.
Come on, you're a businessman, Patrick. Let's not avoid the issue. You are a very skilled businessman.
I don't know anything about business.
You know how many widgets you need to sell to break it. Like I was talking to someone who wanted to buy a coffee shop, and the first thing I said to them was, how many coffees do you need to sell a day to break even? Is it a fair comment?
Ask Mark how many dogs he needs in his kennel?
Well, Mark doesn't give a shit because everything's paid off and he's in semi-retirement. And if any money comes, that's great. If it doesn't come, I don't give a fuck.
But he's a
Fuck
businessman.
you. I'll come on Archie's channel. He's in semi-retirement. Do you understand? And the funny thing is, the more Mark is a cunt, he says, "Oh, I can't train your dog." The more willing, the more that, and it's like that. It's like that family who said, "You're getting rid of us." We haven't. Well, you actually had given them the advice. They didn't want to listen, right? But if you said $10,000, I can fix this dog, they would have found it. Okay.
Yeah, I've had that one too. I had the $20,000. I had a $20,000 dog once. That was crazy, Patrick. It was a golden.
How long did you have it?
That's 6 months, and
wow.
No, 5 months. And it was a golden doodle, a mini though, lovely, wonderful little dog. And it was dropped. It was delivered to me at 8 weeks. It was stolen from me at 6 months of age. And very nice family, but they gave me precisely 20 minutes to just like answer questions about the dog. And I wanted to show off. This dog had some serious training, but they just grabbed him and left.
Where's that?
They wanted the finished product.
I could not tell you why is that. I guess they did want a finished
How much
product.
money did they put into the dog?
With me, about 20 grand. It was crazy.
Jeez.
Your fees are due in advance, or you give them credit? Or
Well, yeah,
what?
no, they wired money every month. It was a nice arrangement.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe after like 5-6 months, they realized how much they've been spending. Like, look, we got to go get that dog.
They're taking the dog to the. They're taking the dog to the pound.
The plan. No, I'm sure not. The plan. This was a funny story. The plan was that I should raise the puppy for them because they did not want to deal with a puppy, and that way, if I got the dog as a puppy, I could raise it up, have it fully trained, then they could pick it up as kind of an adolescent.
Yeah, a 6-month-old doodle. It takes
Right.
2 years before they settle down.
Well, that's what I suggested. I suggested that I sell them a 2-year-old trained doodle, and they're like, no, we want the kids to have the experience of having a puppy. But the puppy lived with me, and I just sent pictures. So people,
You have a dog. Show them the picture.
How
Speaking of
wealthy
dirty-
were they? How wealthy were these people?
There you go. Art.
I don't want to mention the industry or company of employment, but it is a household name. Everywhere in the world knows this company. And
Do you like candy, Arch?
Yes.
Good.
What do you
Hey,
eat?
speaking of dirty dogs, that creep Clydesy called me over last week, just right out of the blue. Says, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm going to come down to Dallas, and of course, I'll give you a call. Maybe
you told this story already.
Yeah, he never fucking called.
Well, maybe you didn't go to Dallas. Super chat.
Super chat. Please play vid I sent in WhatsApp. Thanks, Narc.
For Narc.
Did Narc just come
I'm
on?
downloading
thinking
it.
You didn't.
I've
You
got
didn't
to
play the video already?
upload. This is a little bit complicated. Share screen.
Wait.
I got to upload it. Just hang on. I'm uploading it now.
I'm feeling.
I haven't heard you say that in a while, Arch. Da 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 da.
It's true. He's been a little.
Da 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 da.
Well,
because I got to add it to
happy.
StreamYard, then I can play this thing. Okay.
We see. We understand.
Well, here we go.
In a small town where the whispers grow, T-Dubs had a plan, thought nobody would know. He took the donations, all the kindness and cheer. For grog and pizza, he was living the year. While folks were giving, sharing from the heart, he slipped in the shadows, played a low-down part. Oh, T-Dubs took the dough, left the folks in need. Down at the bar, he's filling up on greed. With a slice in one hand, a drink in the other. Should've went to the dentist, not to cheat his brother.
Wow, that's quite a clip.
Yeah, I'll say.
That's great. There's another clip here. Let's look at this.
Hello everybody, I'm back and I want to celebrate all the support that you give me. So today I'm gonna do a special episode about the
Life advice. You know that life advice. I haven't had many takers on life advice. That's why they're all fucking losers. You know that?
Maybe you should buy some life advice. I
Hey,
feel
that
like-
T-Dubs is
Listen, you have a bunch
that
of
disgusting pile of shit.
Look, Patrick, see if you agree. with me.
T-Dubs is 7 years younger than Marky.
Archie has. He doesn't look it.
Mm.
Archie has a whole lot of very financially successful and highly educated people in his universe, like with you, Patrick. And I feel like instead of dispensing life advice, maybe Archie should be requesting life advice.
Yeah, the smart ones never come on the panel, Arch. It's the people in the chat that have the real brains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
And the
agree with
money,
you.
they got
Like,
the money,
Patrick,
the diva-thoons. They got the
Patrick,
diva-thoons.
how
Yes.
tell me, how is business going for you? Is it?
Oh, it's hard. It's been really rough lately. Real rough. Yeah, real rough.
It's hard. I
It's
poor man.
hard. It's not easy.
I poor man.
Listen, as you know, hey, we're getting by. We're surviving. We made payroll last week.
That's always a good thing.
That's all that matters, you know.
Do you ever hold deposit for the end of the week so that they would apply to payroll?
No.
I have done that a time or two back in my past.
No, I just
Wow.
just kind of kidding about the making payroll thing, but
Oh yeah, I remember.
You know, we're surviving. We're getting by.
I remember when that was a thing.
Yeah, I remember those days too.
Yeah.
I remember getting like 9 in the morning on payroll day. We need 16,000 to make payroll. I'm like, it's at 3 o'clock, and we always made it. We always made it.
Living on the edge.
Let me ask you this:
In your
really,
30s.
this is the way life is. Life is tough, man. It's very tough. Would you be opening a new restaurant in Japan at the moment?
I wouldn't be opening a food truck at the farmer's market right now.
Doesn't Japan have like their own food culture? And were they really waiting for some?
I never really thought Israeli steaks were a thing. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
100
saying.
gram or not.
What is it?
I mean,
is that even beef?
it's
Is
not-
it camel? Like, Japan has a very rich food culture. Were they waiting for Marcello to show up and do anything there?
And he's on the second floor. You got to walk upstairs to get the 100 gram steak. Think about getting drunk and you got to fall down the stairs to get out of there.
Super chat, super chat, super chat.
Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, now that you've saved Marcelo's business through constant shit talking, do you feel obligated to help his full-time live streaming career? No, I don't. I'm not going to help him in the least. I'm deliberately going to go out of my way to do nothing for him.
Do we think that Austin Daniels could go live stream from Marcello's closed, shuttered restaurant? And by the way, here's another question, Patrick. I'm sure you'll have a thought about this. Are you not surprised that Marcello didn't have an incident of Jewish lightning at that restaurant? Patrick's
Interesting
gone.
point.
Archie,
Patrick's gone.
You know about Jewish lightning.
I got to tell you something.
Sorry, I was
Seriously.
muted.
Were you muted?
Muted. Patrick was muted.
I was going to
You like
say,
that?
yes,
You
I'm,
like
I'm
that
very surprised.
labradoodle? You like that labradoodle Mark was left with? Muted.
Yeah, I sent.
Now, can I
I'm very
show you
surprised
something, guys?
he hasn't
Can I tell
suffered
you
some
something?
Japanese lightning.
Japanese lightning.
Let me just see
Hebrew
if,
lightning.
if I'm here by myself, and I'll do a tour. Do you want to do a tour of the new place I'm staying at?
Well, let's have a look.
1 minute. I got to check that they've gone. Okay.
1 minute. Yeah, make sure they're all gone.
I mean, he's
Yep.
pretty clearly in like a hotel room or Airbnb. Look at the
Yeah.
industrial shades on a chain, which, by the way, I'm looking at in my own house because that's what I put in here.
Oh, there's a company in Texas. I think it's called. It might be called Blackout. Man, they got the full. So good. They're so good. The track.
I have those in the summer. I put them in my bedroom, and
Okay. Here we go, boys.
It's a big
can't even tell
difference.
what time of day it is. Now there's a big gut.
What's going on there?
He's frozen on his gut. Thank God he's wearing a shirt, though, Patrick. Could be a lot worse. We could be looking at a hairy belly right now.
Ugh.
Worse yet, a nipple.
The depth to the belly button is.
Here we
is-
go. You want me? So, Mrs.
The view is good.
By
The view is good.
a
What floor is
Apartment
that? I'm
on the
scared.
75th floor. 75.
Hope there's
Holy.
what if there's an earthquake or the elevator? There's a power outage. The elevator.
75th floor. That sounds kind of
That's our bed.
expensive.
What do you mean?
That's our bed.
Our bed. Who are you sharing it with?
Well, I'm kind of, yeah. This is the bathroom. Let's have a look. I'll show you the bathroom.
I'd like to see. Are there any feminine hygiene products there? See, it does not look like a woman has been in that.
What's with
bathroom.
the tub on the 75th floor? A tub?
There are no female products.
Oh, there's a shower too. Okay. Oh, look at that. Hair straightener. Hair straightener.
Did I just see KY jelly?
Come on,
What
Mark.
happened to the cameraman?
I want you to be romantic, Mark.
I'm trying here.
This is fantastic.
I mean,
Wow.
this what is that stuff?
Feminine hair products.
Probioderm lifting eye and wrinkle cream.
What
Oh,
brand
yeah,
is that hair straightener? I need to know the brand of that hair.
That's definitely not yours, Archie.
You've got sprays.
That's not yours either.
Misters.
I'll show you.
No
Shitter.
bidet?
Wait. Is there a bum gun?
Is there a bidet seat? Is there a bidet seat there or just a
Hey.
toilet seat?
Can I show you something really?
How
Can I
long
show
did you live there?
Can I give you proof of contact? Can I give you
Yes.
proof?
Yes.
You want this seriously or not?
If you can, I mean, are you able?
Cain and Abel. What do you got there? I knew it.
Oh yeah.
You do have a little
Uh-huh.
water-based or silicone?
We like the strawberry one, okay?
Oh, very nice. Does it
Nice.
Does it heat up when you
Okay,
blow
I'll
it?
give you a look. You can have a look. Let's go into the lounge room, fuckface.
Patrick, what do you think the chances are there's a dildo hiding under that mattress?
I could live there forever. I would
And
never
guess
leave.
what?
Yes, because of the strawberry lube.
We got a coffee. I brought the coffee machine.
Jesus, look at
What do
this
you mean
place.
what do you mean you brought it? Where you brought it from where?
All I got is beer. The only thing I got was beer.
Sing Tao.
That'll do for now. It's liquid. Wait. This is a beautiful place. I would love to live. I wish my wife would allow me to live in a place like this.
I'm sure she would, as long as you don't return.
Yeah, I probably could get it.
Oh, sorry. The beach.
What do you think
You
we
wanted
moved
to see the beach.
What do you think we moved to?
Holy shit!
We own that.
We own that.
We're not sure whether we should go into that other building there. Okay.
I know there's a lot of extra real estate in that country that they can't fill.
So
but
I said to her,
suppose
you buy this for me, I'll stay with you forever, baby.
just need to know: is the apartment above you, below you, across the hall from you? Are they occupied, or is this an empty building?
No, this is a very tall building. It's got a lot of. Here we go. Yeah,
What's the
I'm working.
occupancy
I'm
rate?
just telling you. Only the best luxury biscuits for Archie.
Does
Fuck
the
yeah,
Walkers,
strawberry?
man.
you know Walkers?
That's shortbread. Shortbread, fuckers. Shortbread.
Shortbread and beer.
This is the life. Hey, you having trouble breathing that high up like that?
I
mean,
am.
75th floor.
I certainly am. Super chat.
CB, $5. Marcello was saying AC3 burglary was faked by him to raise money. Why should AC3 believe Marcello's story to be true?
Wow. We all wondered about that burglary, but Archie was a little too crushed to be faking it.
That's a good point, though. Why should you give a shit about that? I mean, everybody has tough times. Why should you care about this restaurant?
And is it a tough time, or did he just cut his losses and now he's a man?
After what he said about your burglary.
I mean, seriously, he
Burglary.
should sell his watches. I sold half my collection off.
He could live for 3 years if he just sells that one fake that one watch.
I think you're right. I think he was counting the lease payments down. He's like, oh, the lease expires. The lease expires in 3 months.
Archie.
I no pay.
You know, when he got cut off from his suppliers, do you think he served the parrots before calling it a day?
This has also got a special barbecue room. You know that?
Oh, let's see. What does that
Yeah,
mean?
don't bother answering Mark's question. Just get to the barbecue room.
Let's see the barbecue room.
I agree, Patrick.
Cedric.
I would never leave. I would never leave.
Oh, what's the monthly rate?
How much is this place if you were to purchase? Is it on the market or is it a rental?
1.5.
1.5?
Million what?
Fucking never leave. I'd never leave. You know what I'd love
One
best about that?
US. One US.
What I'd love the best about that place is taking the trash out, walking it down the hall, hopefully 1 or 2 apartment doors, and dropping it down the trash chute.
Boy,
That would give me the most joy.
you know what? I lived on the 29th floor of a building with a really, really nice Chicago lake view and a trash chute down the hall. That was always fun.
I just want to let it go and feel that free spirit. I have to take my shit to the curb. It takes forever, and then I have to go get it.
Would you take a dump down the trash chute if you had that option?
No, because I'd be afraid of falling in. That would be a long drop.
I sort of like, I waver between I want that, like what you just said, and I did have that. I did live in a condo just like that, and now I'm on this farm where I got to drag the trash down. I got the snow. I got 2 acres of lawn to cut, 3 really. Yeah. We should.
Hey, we got a super chat. Loco Fabio 13, $3. Dumplings.
Dumplings, baby. Yeah, Mr. Drummond used to. I don't even think he even took the trash out. He made Willis do it.
Mr. Drummond.
Yeah.
And you know, Mr. Drummond didn't actually even own that apartment. He was renting. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I think he got paid in blowjobs.
I think he was the boss. He was the freaking pimp boss of the market. Either that or he was like the wizard. Maybe he was the architect that designed the building and he got to live there for free. A free penthouse. Did you think he was worried about letting Arnold? What if?
You know that?
Say it again, please.
I said only Willis is alive.
Yeah, that's true. I think that he wouldn't let Arnold take the trash out by himself in case he forgot to let go of the trash bag. It could pull him right in. So Willis
You remember
always had to
that
go
show
with
as
him.
a kid?
Of course. Yeah.
And then you used to watch the Cosby Show afterwards.
I never watched that show.
Why?
I was older at the point. I didn't give a shit about those people.
Didn't like
The Huxtables.
I didn't believe one bit of it. Bill Cosby was the Cosby Show when we were kids. Hey, Alba, what a booba, baby. I wasn't going to believe that he was a doctor. He's Bill Cosby.
He went to jail for doing the R's.
And now look, I was right. Fuck that guy. And met some weird fucking daughters too. Sorry, Mark. Weird fucking daughters.
They let him out on a technicality. Do you remember his whole act on his whole joke thing with the Spanish fly? It turned out to be true.
Turned out it was true. He probably normalized it that way. That was probably a shtick. Hey, you ever heard that?
Spanish fly.
Of course, Steve Martin never did that.
Spanish fly was designed to get. Yes.
I'm working on Plan B. You know that?
We see that. It's not.
If I buy this place for 1.2 million US, what are my condo fees a month? 600, 1,000?
That's actually a good point. You know what they are a month here?
That's what I wonder.
1,000 a month.
Yep.
Well,
that's always the killer. 10%.
Not too crazy.
How did you know that? How did you know that? Can I ask you that?
I just guessed.
Super chat. Well, because there's going to be a lot of amenities. I bet there's pools and gyms.
How did you know about condo fees?
Oh, well, because they all have them.
Yeah, everybody's got HOA, condo fee. It seems affordable. Because 1,000 a month. Well, although that does. Sorry, Mark. That doesn't even include property taxes.
No.
Dang.
Look at his little face. Frozen little face.
The building's also 20 years old.
It's got that musty smell. That's almost as old as that T-shirt. I'm not thinking about that T-shirt. You've worn that T-shirt in how many countries? U.S., Australia. You wore it in England, and now there, and probably twice there.
It's continual wear. You know that?
It's a 5-country T-shirt.
SR Ballet's 3 inches. We know that from the song.
It's an item I got pre-burglary, and psychologically, I can't stop wearing it.
But you know what? I could say something right now that would make you never wear it again, so I won't say it.
Oh, do it. I want you to ruin his wardrobe. Go ahead.
No, I know he likes that shirt. I have the same shirt.
Nothing could stop me wearing it. Nothing could stop me wearing it.
Because we got it the same day, and it's very stretchy, Mark. It's very thick. It's the thickest, stretchiest shirt you ever material you ever saw. Why? Because the woven guys needed it to be that way for them to wear them.
Well, they were big boys.
That's my point.
I love the woven boys. You know that?
We haven't heard anything from them.
$50.
Holy shit!
$50. Herman Sews, $50 Canadian.
I can't do this anymore. $50.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. Can I tell you
40.
the truth?
Why is he saying 40? Why is the super jet for $50 say 40? Why?
Because it's US 40.
What?
Arch, 50 Canadian? Holy shit.
Oh, 40.
Herman Sews. I still wear my Herman Sews shirt whenever I finish the show. I take these horrible t-shirts off and I put on my Herman Sews shirt. In fact, I've got a Herman Sews shirt next to my bed. Let's go into the bedroom, okay? Fuck this. Can I have a beer?
Yeah.
Of
Can I
course,
have a
have a
beer?
warm beer. A warm one, yes. Put
Read
on
the
ice.
super chat. Read the super chat.
Super chat. SR Bell, $2. AC, how many inches is your penis? Be honest. I'd say three inches. You saw the video.
Right. I told him that. He didn't believe me.
If you lost 40 pounds, it would be 5 inches.
Or would it be 2? I mean, what if it's living on residual, abdominal fat? Could go either way, Patrick.
I don't know. I think it would. Yeah, you might be right.
It's
The
dicey.
hanging skin because he's that big.
Could go either way.
Is that a 3X, Arch? Because I'll send you my 2X. Your shirt's a 3. Oh, Estella.
It's a woven small. It's a woven small, Patrick.
No, really, what is it? Do you know? I think you asked for a 3.
It's a woven small. Do you understand what that is?
I'm gonna go get mine. I'm going to get mine right now. You fucking dogs. You dumb dogs. All right, I'm gonna go get mine right now.
Let me show you something. I want to show you something, guys. You guess what I'm putting on? As soon as I finish this show, guess what I'm putting on?
What? Oh, a shirt with a collar. It's clean.
Oh yeah, long sleeve shirt with a collar.
Yeah, very nice. Bespoke.
With shorts.
Looks bespoke.
All right, I'm getting into this drawer.
Made by Omar the tent maker. Herman.
Where is this woven shirt? Did I get rid of it?
DeMiro.
Did I get rid of it? I think I might have gotten rid of it.
Marici.
What? Why?
Oh, I lost all that weight. I got rid of all my fat clothes, but I don't think I would have gotten rid of that one. I think I still have it somewhere. Is it? I think I got rid of it.
Archie, what
What are you gonna wear when you rebound, fuckface?
Not happening. God,
What are you gonna do when you rebound? Believe you me, that's what I used to say.
I will never
too.
rebound, sir. It's never
That's what
going to
I
happen.
used to say too, Herman.
There's a drug now, and I can afford it. That's why.
Does it work? But
Does it work?
It stops you being hungry. Is that right?
That's right.
That's like a drug that stops you wanting sex.
See, like I would eat even when I wasn't hungry, though.
No, you can't. It just doesn't. I don't know.
Don't I get you just like
It works.
Well, cool.
You're not hungry?
Although I haven't had it in 3 weeks and haven't gained a pound.
I don't know. I think Archie is never going to inject himself with anything because he doesn't like needles.
It's a small, tiny needle.
I know, but Archie, do you like small, tiny needles? I don't think so.
I love when you lay on the couch like that. It's luxurious.
It sort of reminds me of SeaWorld, the wet zone.
Yeah, the black and the white. Yes. Hopefully, actually, aren't you diabetic?
Who?
Well, he
You.
probably. He just doesn't know
You're
it.
pre-diabetic at least. Take a lot of naps, do you?
Hey, what? Oh,
You have
hey, hey.
extreme thirst.
Every now and then you're like, I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down for a quick nap. 4 times a day? Yeah, you're probably pre-diabetic. You could
Do you
get it for
often
free. Get the drug for free.
listen? Do you often feel like lazy and hopeless?
You're teasing me, aren't you?
Well, these are symptoms.
Call your doctor and tell him, look, can I get on that drug? It's covered in Australia.
Do you get strange urges for alcoholic liquids at 10 o'clock in the morning? Do you eat carbs instead of protein?
I'll just have a little nap if you don't mind.
You know,
Sometimes it's just really hard to. Sometimes it's just hard to breathe. You know.
Patrick, we're keeping him fucking awake.
Work is hard. An hour and a half of work.
Could you call him fuckface and yell at him?
Fuckface! By the way, the hair's falling out. What do I do about that?
Call the doctor and say, look, I think I'm diabetic. Can I get that medicine to make you lose weight? This is my last chance. I'm 52. It's almost over. I probably got 6 months to live.
This is an insulin issue.
And they'll be like, okay. Then you'll lose 60 pounds. I lost 68, 69 pounds.
On Ozempic?
Huh?
On Ozempic?
Well, he has like the San Martin, watch.
Ozempic isn't as good.
So he's got some Ozempic knockoff from Turkey.
The tirzepatide is better.
I told you, because you don't like, Patrick doesn't like buying name brand stuff anymore.
Well, at the time, everybody was complaining that if you got the Ozempic, you'd be stealing it from diabetics who need it.
Like Archie.
And so I got the other one where you pay cash for it for weight loss, but then it turned into a better drug, and everybody that was on Ozempic switched to this because they would cap out at like 25, 30 pounds, and they switched to this and lose another 40.
Oh my God, that's amazing. And you're not hungry?
Nope. I mean, sometimes you're hungry, but you eat, and then you can't eat much. It's the greatest thing ever. And the other thing they're finding out is it's FDA cleared or approved to cure sleep apnea, obstructive, and it makes alcoholics stop wanting alcohol. They found after the fact, 2 years later.
That lets Archie out right there. He does not want the cure.
It stops alcoholics want the alcohol.
Yes.
Well, that's no good.
Wow.
But I mean, you're kind of young still. I'm older. I'll probably be dead in a few years.
Patrick, apparently what it does is it cures addictions of all sorts. So what happens is Archie takes the first shot, and he is no longer interested in elderly Chinese women at all.
Holy shit, is that why I sold my watches? I don't care about anything anymore.
Right. Every single addiction just goes.
Cars,
and
nothing.
Honestly, if you think about it for a minute, Archie is nothing but a collection of addictions.
Jesus, this fucking drug is turning me into an Amish person. I'm a simple life man now.
Simple life.
Oh.
How is your gated community going? Can I ask you that?
Oh, it's not. I live in the country. I don't have a gated community. I have an HOA of $600 a year. $600 a year.
That's nothing.
I know. But seriously, my wife, I said, hey, what do you think of this watch? You want it? She goes, oh, yeah, it's beautiful. And I took the links out she hasn't taken it off. She loves it. It looks so good on her, and it's a 40 Arch. But she wears it tight. She likes it tight, she's got that flat wrist like Mark.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the lug to lug is. It's probably like 47, maybe 46, but it fits her great. Looks better than her 36 date just did. Can you imagine making your wife happy with a watch that's $198?
That's incredible.
I probably shouldn't say that on this channel, but I really look at it. I can't believe how good it looks, better on her than me. I do miss it, though. But I'll just get another one. No, I won't. I'll get a different one. You're looking sleepy.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there, man. That's incredible.
Why don't you, hey, why don't you look it up someday and call your, do you have a doctor? Have you talked to the doctor in a while?
No, why's that? Come on, you're scaring me now. Okay,
A man of
can
your
we get?
age. Yeah, a man of your age should have a good doctor.
Okay,
You
you're
can't just
scaring
avoid
me.
that.
Can we get back to? Can we get back to sleep? Can we get
No,
back to
your blood
sleep?
pressure's high.
Come
Come
on,
on.
I want to relax. I don't need this today. Okay, I wanna do some surfing. Okay.
Jesus. Oh, I
My
can see it
head's
now. It's gonna
falling
be
out.
like that story. There's that old age-old stories that the husband and wife went to Hawaii and then she had to bring his dead body home in a box. Oh, that was horrible. This is what's gonna happen.
What's the story? What's the story?
Yeah, you always
Tell
hear
me.
about the people, they go on vacation. The guy says, I want to do some surfing. He fucking drops dead on the beach, and then she flies home on the plane, and he's down below in the box. Dead. Dead, I say. This is what happens, Mark. Dead.
You're in Texas, but
Yeah. So
you don't
what?
like
Oh, because
big
there's no water.
steaks?
Whatever. Don't worry about my food. Just worry about yours.
Wake up. What are you doing?
Marky,
Dozing.
Marky, I've got to tell you something seriously, okay?
Tell me everything.
The dog training, 20,000 they spent on. What's the most someone spent at your kennels?
I think that was it.
It had to be it.
Yeah, but I mean, I've had multiple people spend like 10. You know, but
What's
that's
the normal rate? I mean, what is the normal period of time? 3 weeks, a month?
You could show up for $500 and I'll give you some lessons.
Hey, you know, I got to be honest with you. 20 grand for 6 months in a heated kennel isn't bad. I might move in, Mark.
Yeah, you know what? I got a spot for you. You get fresh hay every
Mr.
week.
GMT, stay sexy. How are you, man?
Hey, young boys, you are making me so fucking depressed with all this death talking. I just booked myself into the doctors to get some blood works done now.
Good.
Because I'm fucking stressing out about fucking dying.
Yes, GMT. Good to hear. Yes.
Holy shit.
What are you doing to me, man? You're freaking me out. Huh?
What?
You guys, today, just then, I just booked myself in. I'm fucking stressing out now. I'm in my 50s, and now you're talking about dying in your 50s?
Well, he's an old man. He doesn't have a doctor.
50. You've only just turned 50. That's not
It doesn't
50.
matter. I'm in my 50s. I'm there.
You know
I'm
what,
there,
Mr. GMT, I would like you to take a look at what 54 looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Take a close look. This is
especially you, because most
but you know what I love about Arch? You know what I love about Arch? I'll tell you exactly what I love about Arch. He doesn't need Botox. You know why he doesn't need Botox?
Yeah, no,
because he stays fat. He stays nice and plump. He doesn't need no Botox. He's a smart man.
I need Botox.
Us guys that are thin, fucking eventually in my next 5 years, I'm going to need to start fucking using Botox, for fuck's sakes.
Wait. 5 years? No, the time is, you start right now.
What do you mean I start right now? I don't need it right now. You trying to say I look old?
Mr. GMT, think about it. Most Oompa Loompas don't live past 70. You don't have a lot of time left.
Fuck, now you fucking shorten my life even more.
I heard Darwin is the home of all the, that's where they got the Oompa Loompas. Darwin. It's a special breeding ground.
Listen.
You know what? There is a special breeding ground for fucking crocs. Never knew about Oompa Loompas. But anyway, if it's a thing, here we are.
You start with the Botox at 40, and that way you won't develop the wrinkles. That's the point.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, boys, I thought I'd just come on and just have a quick laugh with you.
Wait. We can't let you leave. We can't let you leave without asking the questions, because the people are going to ask questions. You can get ahead of it.
Patrick, do not ask him how big his dick is. It's just wrong. Don't do that.
So were you picking your wife up, or you were sitting in the car waiting? She came out and called you a wanker? What was the story?
When was this? I'm just a born wanker. I'll put that out on the plate straight off as soon as I met her.
What did you do? Beep, beep, hurry up.
Mr. GMT, you must admit, what's your view on the Marcello bullshit? I said to him last night, how long have you got left on the lease? I really don't know. That's bullshit.
I think he knows. He just doesn't want to say.
But don't you agree? That's the first thing. if you've got a restaurant that's failing, how long have I got left in this fucking miserable situation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but if you
Because
want to
for
sell
me,
your, if you want to sell your business, you want to have as much lease on it as possible, so you know they're secured.
but the
Good,
business
you're not going
is
to get
shit.
Who's
kicked
He's not
out.
gonna buy
making
a
any money. If
Who's
he's
gonna buy an
losing
Israeli
money,
restaurant in
if he
Japan?
wants to
Sorry?
close the door, if he wants to close the fucking door because it's not making any money, you want to know how long you got left. Don't you agree?
Of course, 100%. He knows. Come on, Arch. He knows.
And
You
he
know he
said,
knows.
to me, "Oh, it's not really that simple. You can't just close up." Yes, you can. You put a sign on the door. Sorry, we are closed. Boom, boom, boom,
Look,
boom.
I believe this is how I see it, Arch. I believe he's trying to make as much money as he can from now until he closes, and then he's closing because he's got nothing else really to make money, right? That's how I see it. That's what I would do. Just saying. What do you think?
That's it.
All right. Any other questions while I'm here?
Yeah, I was
I
asking
mean,
you.
you
Didn't
know, in the
answer the
hospitality
question.
business, he's had he
Yeah.
reckons there's a downturn. How many punters would he need a night, you reckon, to break even in his restaurant?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what his overheads are. It's hard to say if I don't have
How many?
the whole.
How much do you need to sell a day to survive?
Oh, mine's small. Mine's only a small business. So I don't need much because I got low rents, so my lease is pretty cheap. I don't really need much, but he'll need a lot more than me because apparently his lease is pretty expensive. So his rent that he pays is expensive. So he'll need. I reckon. It was only two of them really, so it hasn't got much overheads really. If you think about
No,
it,
he
It's
hasn't got
surely,
much overhead.
yeah. So I don't think you'll need that much really, unless you know. But the product that he sells is expensive to purchase.
Super chat for Mr. GMT. Super chat.
Here we go.
Someone's
We
running out
got
of missiles.
Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, roll the clip again for Mr. GMT. And for fucks, don't say anything and turn the volume up. What did the
What
lady say to Mr. GMT?
The clip,
I'm going to run
Mr.
that
GMT.
now.
What clip? I don't even know what this clip
When
is.
you were picking someone up and she got in the car and said, "Calm the fuck down, you wanker."
Ah, yeah. That was a guy because my daughter was getting in the car and this guy was impatient and starts fucking beeping the horn. And my daughter thinks, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking impatient fuck." And you
And then you
That's
joined in and
exactly what
yelled at him
happened.
too. And you yelled at him too?
No, I didn't yell at him. I said, "Just keep
Yeah,
it
you
down, man.
did.
I'm on the stream." She goes, "I don't give a fuck. He's a wanker, that guy."
Oh.
That's a good girl right there.
Yeah, man. She's a
Marcello,
tough cookie, I'll tell you what.
in this industry is what have you done for me lately? Do you understand?
Yes, exactly.
You got to be in their face, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, basically, yeah, we did a lot of shit. I mean, but the thing is, I really tired of the kind of this business. I'm like, I think we're already tired of this. You know, like
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
just tired.
Oh, you didn't hear the whole thing.
Like,
I cut out. You didn't hear the whole thing.
Of the restaurant, you know, like
Yeah.
you
It
know,
buffered.
it's nice when you have fun and when you enjoy the business, but
That's
then
it,
it's
Arch.
starting
That's
not
it.
to
There's
be.
nothing else, is there?
No, that was it.
That was
Yeah.
it, yeah. There was
That's
more
it.
after that. It was even better after it, but it was funny. I was trying not to laugh. It was funny. But yeah, that was my daughter telling that guy to fucking be patient and shut the fuck up. First thing, it was fucking 6 in the morning and this fucker's beeping like it's fucking midday. Stupid fuck. Couldn't be patient for 5 seconds for her to get in the car. Jesus Christ. All right, anything else while I'm here? Oh, good? Everything's good?
One more
Everyone
thing.
doing
One
well?
more thing. The guy that was
Okay,
beeping.
sorry.
The guy that was beeping. How tall do you
Yeah.
think he was?
Fucking knows. I couldn't see. It was dark. It was night.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what I mean. It was early in the morning. It was dark.
just a normal resident
couldn't
of the
see.
town.
Yeah, it's a neighbor there. Some neighbor. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah. All right. No worries, guys. Take care. Stay
If he
safe.
comes into your shop, what would you say to him?
You know what? Because I'm a nice guy and it's my business. I'll apologize to him for my daughter swearing at him, but I'll tell him You shouldn't be beeping at that kind of time in the morning. Be a bit more patient.
And what would that guy order if he came in your restaurant? You know exactly what he'd order. What would he order?
I wouldn't know exactly what it would.
Sausage
Probably
roll.
a
Get the
gyros.
homemade
A
sausage
gyros.
roll.
Oh, sausage roll. Yeah, probably sausage roll. Yeah. You missed those, Arch? You missed the sausage rolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
I miss Darwin.
But-
you know that?
You didn't think you'd like Darwin as much as you did you?
I could live there, you know?
It's a very laid back life. I'll tell you what right now. Very laid back life. But guys, I've got to get back to work. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay sexy. We'll talk again soon.
Remember when you
Ciao.
came to the Gold Coast?
Yeah, I came to the Gold Coast. Yeah, that was a few years ago now. Jeez,
That's
time's
where
flying,
I'm
man.
staying here. That's
Happy
where I'm
belated
staying
birthday,
here.
Mr. GMT. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. What hotel are you staying in, Arch? At Gold Coast? What hotel?
I'm staying. I don't want to say. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fair. It's a fair call. That's a fair call. All right. Take care. Stay sexy. We'll talk again soon. See you, boys.
Adios, amigo.
What a great guy,
Mr.
Did you hear that?
GMT. Yes.
Good guy. Hey, how about some quality watch content?
Yes. Let's hear it. Come on, dogs. Come on out. Go play.
Do we have any? I'm wearing a Black Bay. Look at this. The first Black Bay ever.
You like that
Wow.
new red dial? I think that's over the top.
I ordered it. I've ordered it. I'm getting it. I want one on the 5 link because the 5 link is extra over the top.
Would you like to see what I'm wearing right now?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's just trying to keep yourself alive.
No, it was a $20 watch on Amazon. 20 bucks.
Look how skinny you look.
Pretty cool, huh?
Now
20 bucks.
show us the outdoor kitchen.
No.
Do you cook out there? Do you actually
Watching
do anything
TV.
with that? All
I
right.
hung that in the brick, baby.
Look at that. Look at that. Very nice.
Oh, wait, look at this. Look at the dogs.
They look happy. You
Chewy
need
is
another
such a
one.
good pup. Chewy's
Why
such
only-
a good boy.
Why you
Oh,
only got
here
two?
comes Code. What do you want?
Mine is very sleepy. It is super hot here right
Go
now.
get him.
And my German
get him.
Shepherd is sacked the fuck out.
They don't know what they're getting.
She's had a cone on her head for like the last month. Super chat.
Bubblegum gun, $2. Stay sexy. Stay sexy.
You know what? It is true, John Gall. Patrick's watch looks like a life alert designed to train like people alive with all odds.
I bought one for Shot in the Dark. I sent it to him, and he didn't get it for a while. And I'm like, damn, I think it got lost in the mail. I sent it to him like for Christmas. He got it like at the end of January.
How is he?
Well, he's great. He's on the medicine too. He lost a ton of weight. He's like 165 pounds right now.
Look at us all on the
You're
medicine.
joking.
Yeah. No.
I want the medicine.
Yeah, see, he was diabetic, and I told him, I said, hey, I'm not taking, because he couldn't get his. He was on it, and then he had to wait like 2 more months to get it again. They were messing with him. But now he's in good shape.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Wow. Super chat, super chat. Super chat. Patel Philippe, $2. AC3 and Dubsy going to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
I want to go.
Jeez. I would love to go. How many times I've driven by?
Wouldn't that be a waste of money on you, Pat?
Yes, I haven't been able to go because I think I'll be in there and I'll just get pissed. But now I heard you can stop and weigh it and take it.
Yeah, like what you're gonna go to Luby's and then you'll get like 2 pounds of food at Luby's. And
I just want to go to Golden Corral and get those wings, those
you know what,
fried
they are
chicken
good.
wings.
They are, that's the best thing at the Golden Corral. But like that'll last you like a week.
I'll just get a little. I always sometimes overeat or overtake, but then I don't finish it.
Well, especially now.
I like to pick. I'll get like 2 Chinese orders, like beef and broccoli, and then some lo mein, and then come home and eat a little bit of each, and then throw them in the fridge, and then eat them over the next 2 days, and then throw it out because I don't want to get diseased.
I personally will eat Chinese leftovers for at least 5 days.
Oh, did you hear about the rice? If you eat rice over 3 days?
No.
Oh yeah, bad things happen.
Yeah, right. Hey, Patrick, guess what another one is, right? Patrick,
What?
coffee is very dangerous when it ages.
I would like to know how Angelic, as a fat
Coffee.
fucker, has never been to a buffet. Angelic, come on, don't lie.
I never drink coffee. Never had it, Arch.
Oh, I
You're
love
joking.
Stop it.
I love me some coffee.
I've never had it.
Coffee is very good for you. It's got antioxidants.
I heard that. I thought of it. I just
You know
can't.
what?
I can't.
This is how I stay young looking. Okay, look at our age difference, and I look younger than you. It's the coffee.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
I could get
it's
a
also
beard.
the Botox, the fillers, the hair dye. Come on.
You have all that?
But the coffee.
Wrong.
Well,
What
listen,
happened? Was it closed?
I have a trophy wife I have to keep having.
What happened?
Somebody shat in the pool.
Oh, shit.
Dog just shit in the pool?
My wife, hold on. My wife just came back from the pool. She was going to go swim a couple 100 miles, and someone shit in the pool, so she had to come home. Now she's angry. Are you angry? She's
Why
upset.
isn't she
What are we?
swimming home? Build her a pool.
In the kitchen, like
What pool?
this voice inside me said, "Go check the computer. I have a feeling the pool might be closed." So I go to the computer. Nope, it's open. I get there. There's tons of cars. There's some cars leaving. And that's really early for them to be leaving. That's weird. I walk in. This kid I've never seen before.
Was he shitty?
And he said, "I'm so sorry, ma'am. The pool's closed right now." I'm like,
Fucking kids.
Maybe it was just a baby
"Can you close
Ruth,
for about
guys.
30 minutes.
Could it have been a
30
Snickers
minutes?
bar that was accidentally
We
dropped?
have to
into the
check
pool?
some
Bodily.
the pool. And we're checking chemicals. So basically,
Don't
somebody
eat it.
crap the pool."
It's like Bushwood.
All right. Well, this is upset. It is Bushwood. Bushwood.
I'm telling you, it's probably just like a baby
Ruth
Ruth.
candy bar.
What was it, babe?
Baby Ruth candy bar.
She can't hear you, Mark. She said that on her own. It's a baby Ruth.
Well, she and I are compatible.
I hope not.
Well, you know what? If one of these days I'm just gonna steal her and make her my
Water is
fag.
coloring. He looks
I
like
mean, clearly she likes gay men, Patrick. Clearly.
Remember the line when he says, whatever, you shave your ass to the lifeguard?
Oh, who says that? Who
From
says
Caddyshack.
what?
In Caddyshack.
I love Caddyshack.
He goes, get out of the pool. You shave your ass.
No. Beat the ball, Danny. You can do it, Noonan.
Great big garbage. Greasy grimy gopher guts.
$2 AC3 and Dubs going to the all you can. I don't like Dubs. He's burnt me. You know, he reckons he was going to do streams. He did fuck all in streams. I had enough of that guy.
Yeah, he's on the plastic side. That's what happened. He's with plastic.
Yeah, exactly.
He jumped on the plastic bandwagon, and plastic's using him as his tool. Because Dubsy's a big tool.
Marcello is in the peanut gallery trying to steal the leads.
Yeah, Marcelo, I don't understand the truth. Why don't you just tell the truth, you know? You have no idea when the lease ends. I never heard so much bullshit in all my time. That is just the biggest fucking lie.
It's a total lie. Yeah, so the thing is, boys, my wife, she swims for these races, right? She can't swim in our pool. She swims thousands of laps.
Who shit in their pool?
This is like the best quote ever from Caddyshack. $50 says the smallest kid picks his nose. Tell you what, $50 more says he eats it.
Yeah.
I love that.
How about this one? License to kill gophers by the government of the United Nations. Man, free to kill. License to kill varmints. Oh, there they are.
You know, I met Rodney Dangerfield, well, sometime after that movie was made, and that was like one of the big. It was a thrill to meet Rodney. Super chat.
Patel Philippe, $2. AC3. Do you feel Marcelo is making this up for super chats? You betcha. I think it's all phony baloney.
It is a phony
It's
baloney.
all phony baloney. It is.
Well, it could be,
baloney.
But I hope it really does happen. The super chats are going great today, Arch. Hey, I forgot to tell you. You know what my wife said to me the other day?
What's that?
She said, I love Archie. I don't know why, but I always loved him.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I said, I don't know why you do either. Tell me more.
My wife, too.
Why did you say that, babe?
He makes me laugh.
He makes you laugh? You never even get to hear him anymore.
Super chat.
I don't know. He's just so extreme. I think that's what it is.
Extreme.
No, I don't actually, but there's something about him that his extremeness that
He's cute.
I find funny.
He's a cute little guy.
He's got pinchable cheeks.
I
All
think
like
it all goes
all-
back to that time that he was dying. He was sick on the couch, dying.
Oh yeah,
When he was sick,
Well, that's
and you had me
today.
talk to him, and he popped up.
that was true. He's doing that right now. He's laying on the bed. He's very
Pinch one
No, I'm
sleepy.
not.
Pinches 3 little
Hey.
cheeks. Super chat.
Hey.
Super chat. Super chat.
Super chat. Mac Lobster, $2. Archie, have you forgiven
Okay.
Marcello for subbing you? Never.
He's in China.
You'll never forgive that guy. I can't forgive him. Sorry.
Who? Marcello?
Correct.
There's no forgiving him. What are you forgiving? He's just a nutcase. He's a toy for people to play with. He's our ball of yarn.
Exactly. Exactly. He's the ball of yarn. I'm going to just hang on one tick, guys. One tick.
Well, there he goes.
There he goes again.
Well, I'm turning off my camera because I'm not going to entertain the troops all by myself. Let me interview your wife, Pat.
Help me, Marky.
No.
What do you mean help you? You don't let me get a word in edgewise. I can't finish a fucking sentence.
Mike the Snake can't finish a sentence either. Jeez, I couldn't even finish this. If you would let me finish the sentence.
If you're listening, Mike, you are my friend. I do love you. But Jesus fucking Christ, Mikey, like how dare you? How dare you be outraged by not being allowed to finish a sentence when you have finished like 10,000 sentences. Archie's like walked away and given you an entire hour. Mike says, on the one hand, Archie makes me talk too much, and on the other hand, Archie won't let me talk. He's out of his mind.
I didn't interrupt you once.
Well, you wanted
to. I didn't, though. You know what? Today's Tuesday. Today's the day we said maybe we would even let him back. But he's not coming back.
I know you did. You were brutal on him. I thought you were a little hard on him, but I feel like he deserved it a little bit.
I hope his leg falls off. And then I hope the other one gets sick.
Wait. Don't you think it has to turn like black and green before it falls off?
It doesn't matter. The Copenhagen can is going to take care of business.
I'm back. I'm back there.
I want to go to California and have like blueberry pie relationships with Mike. This is a goal. I'm going to do this one day.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
What about it?
You remember that? She was hot.
Yeah. Well, Rob, remember she was Rob Petrie's wife on whatever that show, the Dick Van Dyke Show, and then she got the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
She was a very cool woman, don't you think?
Yep. She did it her way.
And she drove a Mustang, didn't she?
No idea.
It was in the opening credits of Mary Tyler Moore Show.
She was walking. She threw her hat up in the air. Maybe you should find it. Let's find the intro. Hey.
I wanted to ask you something, Patrick. I found a clip, right?
The clip.
I played this clip.
Of what?
Yes. I played this clip. It's time to sell your collection.
Okay.
Well, Patrick already did. I have not, but I should.
What do you think, Patrick?
Okay, I'm trying to watch the clip.
There's no clip.
Oh. It's time to sell your collection? That ship has sailed. It was time to sell it.
It's a little too big, don't you think? The Black Bay 4.
Mark, I often thought of your blue, yellow, gold sub as a beautiful piece. Whining and complaining you can't wear it certain places. I'd wear it every damn day.
You know what? I insured it, so I'm a lot more inclined to wear it now when I feel like it.
It really is great. None like that shitty Uzi piece. It's all black. Ugh.
I'm going to play you this clip here. It's time to sell your collection. Look at this, guys. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
I prefer the blue one.
Did you check your watch or your phone? Josh Levine joins us this morning. If you have a classic watch, you're thinking now might be the right time to sell it. Crazy because back in the day I was obsessed with watches, and I feel like so many people were.
Oh yeah, remember swatches. Everybody had a collection of watches. Yeah, the industry is thinking, we're projecting that people are not going to be collecting watches 10, 15 years from now. So sell while they're still collectors. We're really concerned. And again, we're looking out for the collector who has something to sell. It happened with clocks. Antique clocks used to be all the rage in the 80s. And now the market value is about a third of what it used to be. Watches, everyone knows everything's going to be smart. We're going to have smart watches. We already have smart watches, but we're going to have glasses like that, Google glasses, all of that technology is coming out. What's going to happen is that next generation is not going to have an emotional attachment to a watch. They're going to go, oh, my grandfather had a watch. I don't even know what it is. So they won't collect them. That's how collections start.
It's crazy. I don't have an Apple Watch. I don't have anything smart, but it's crazy because I look around and just everybody has an Apple Watch these days.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't ever see, or hardly ever see, I should say, people, with the traditional.
What do you think of this bullshit?
Well,
what a fucking dick. Go ahead, Mark.
Listen, I hope he's right. And then I'll be able to buy your collection at 1/3 of what it costs right now. More watches for those of us who care.
You're kinder than I am. Fuck this guy, Arch. Who does he think he is?
And that's what happens. So there are people that still love watches. There are people that still claim. I mean, the Rolexes and Breitlings have never. I mean, but people believe, and they always do. They go, "This will never change. This will never change. It's always going to be valuable. They're always going to." And it's not so. It's supply and demand. What are the people going to want 10 years from now, 15 years from now?
I don't know how you can.
I sadly don't think it's going to be watches, and I love watches, but it's I won't be collecting watches 20 years from now.
So you won't be. Let's talk about some of the Rolexes, because this green one you said is the most expensive watch on the table.
Yeah.
How much is this?
It's a Sea Dweller. It's about $15,000.
More than most people have in their bank accounts.
Yeah,
right?
and another reason you need an appraisal, because say you inherit a bunch of watches. This is $15,000. This is $100. So if you see the two next to each other,
I want this one.
Yeah. but that's the thing, and this is a beautiful watch. It works great. It's not a Rolex, but there's certain brands. There are so many obscure brands that people have never heard of.
Breguet. Is he talking about Breguet?
He's certainly not talking about Breguet.
Obscure brands that no one
realize
cares
can be a $250,000 watch that your grandfather might have.
So this $15,000 watch, I mean, I know you can't predict the future, but
I bet you he'd drive a black Buick, Mark.
The
grandfather who has a $250,000 watch, he would drive a black Buick.
This guy drives a fucking Subaru Outback.
I always liked the Outback, but anyway, listen, something's wrong with this guy. Something's wrong with this guy. I mean, what is he? What is this QVC? He's just about ready to sell some stupid plastic watch after he goes on about the watches. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a fucking homo. Look at him. He's a fucking homo. Oh, sorry, Mark.
What makes me laugh is if we were to have a voice lineup, you would definitely get all the homo votes. Why is what I resent you stealing my. You are stealing my culture. You appropriate my culture. Why do you get all the gay voice? Why is this?
Because this fucking guy's just gay. Sounds like he's just gay as fuck. He's on there going on. You get a Breitling. Some people have Breitlings.
Hey, Pot.
Fuck that guy. It's a stupid fucking name.
This is Kettle. Anyway, good. You know what? If the prices go to hell, fine. Just more from me.
I might start collecting watches again with this douchebag on here.
Okay, let's see what he says.
But in 5-10 years, do you think it won't be worth $15,000?
In 10 years, it might be a $3,000 watch.
Wow. Okay.
And that's a lot of money. And that's why we try to tell people, this is where the industry.
You try to tell people.
We're not
you tell shit.
He's trying to keep an eye out for his viewers there. Isn't that a good guy?
This is why we try to tell people.
It makes sense. We've seen it happen. And like I said, antique toys, we've seen it happen. If you didn't play with that toy you have no emotional attachment to it. Why are you going to collect it?
You're giving us a heads up, letting us know.
I'm not saying sell them tomorrow because the sky is falling. I'm just saying, it's going to be time to sell. There's so many jokes we could do with this.
Yeah, exactly.
So many jokes. So many jokes.
It's time to sell your watch.
So as far as you're watching us this morning. You're like, okay, I have a couple nice watches. How does that work?
Yeah.
What should I do with them?
There's tons of appraisers
you
in the
send
valley,
it to me and I don't give you any money for it.
I try to promote my whole industry. I mean, there are great appraisers in the valley here. And just get 3 opinions. There's places that say, we buy your watch, we buy your watch. Go to 3 different places. You'll get 3 different prices. I mean, just and get an expert opinion, because there are a lot of fakes out there. I can't tell you this Rolex here.
How much is this?
This Rolex is about $9,000. It's the real deal.
Patrick, would you read this comment for me, please?
Copies that have fooled me. I've had to go to a Rolex dealer
Interesting.
and have them take
No.
it apart because I'm like, this is the best copy I've ever seen. And it's $300 plate, gold plate, fake. And it's
Super chat.
Would you be confused, Marky? A solid
Yes.
gold to a fake?
No.
We got Angelic Slayer, $10. Young bloke got a job in a firm at the Paris end of Collins Street. Needs to impress the ladies. What color suit and shoes? He wears a Seiko watch. Is decent. He is tall. Thanks. You know what? Go for charcoal gray.
Well, it is not decent. What do you mean? He wears a Seiko, which is decent.
Yeah, it's decent.
Do they make a decent Seiko?
Did you hear that guy? He said, get
Charcoal
3
gray. You
opinions.
can use it everywhere. Weddings, funerals, job interviews,
Yeah, it's kind
everywhere.
of boring. It's kind of boring, though, a gray suit.
Single-breasted, double-breasted, pinstripe.
Especially if they're matching top and bottom suit.
I have
Hey, listen, did you hear that guy? Hey, get 3 opinions. As fella would say, bid offer. Bid
Listen to you-
offer.
listen to
No
you talking
friggin'
about-
opinions.
Listen to you talking about tops and bottoms.
Mm-hmm. Angelic.
Decent for a kid. Okay, I get that. I'm with you. I'll take him under my wing. I will give him spiritual advisement.
Yeah, you want to have the blues, the dark navies. Yeah, the gray
'Cause, you know,
suit's
'cause he's
kind of.
tall.
Yeah.
You know what? What's your favorite color in a suit?
Oh, me, it's always the navy.
In the name.
Are you a brown shoe or a black shoe guy?
I've always
way,
been black.
I think
I would
have
try to be more brown, but I've always been black. I don't do the contrast very well.
I think I have 5 Seikos, maybe 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always more black. Always more black shoes.
Qantas never crashed.
Yeah, the gray suit always reminds me of that dude that goes to a funeral and he had to get a suit because it was a funeral because he never wears a suit. So he's wearing a gray suit at the funeral and it doesn't fit him right. And he got a gray suit for the funeral and he hasn't worn a suit in 7 years. And it looks like it because it was someone else's suit and it really doesn't fit him. You know what I'm saying with the gray suit? Am I wrong here? Come on, Burping Hard. Jump in on this one.
Where's Doc when we need him?
It's not closing time yet.
I wish it was. Doesn't feel like closing time. I'm a little
Kinda
sick,
does.
so it could be that. I'm a little low energy, to be honest.
All right, maybe you're turning diabetic. I think I'm turning diabetic.
I
I
really
think
think
so.
so. Actually, I kind of was. I just pulled my A1C, like down a lot. But I got to keep it down. That's the hard part. Because I was getting right there. I was right there at the cusp.
Were you at a 5? Were you at a 4.8?
No, I was at 6.5.
Oh, shit.
I know. And
There's
got it down
APPSTANTIATE
to
takes
6.
care of that too, by the way.
And then in 4 months, I got it down to 6. So now they're thinking they don't want to medicate me. They're like, you could just do this with willpower because you already did a bunch. I'm like, fuck. I shot myself in the foot by like accomplishing something. Because now they want me to do more. And I don't even know if I keep this going. I mean, good things happen when you don't eat a French fry for like 3 months. But like, honestly, is life really worth living?
I don't really like French fries.
Really? What is wrong with
Lucky.
you?
I mean, I prefer onion rings. I'll wear onion rings. I'll wear them. I'll eat onion rings any day.
All right. Well, okay, fine. That's kind of like a French fry on steroids. It's even
Worse.
better.
I love it.
Yeah. Well,
Look
it's
angelic.
It's like a vegetable wrapped up in a French fry. Super chat.
Yeah,
Super chat.
Super.
Angelic Slayer, $10. Thanks all. Thank you. I got to tell you something there. Rolex news, watch news. You know what's new in watches, don't you?
Marcus, I would have given you a raise.
What is new in watches?
You know what? Seriously, man, you got to get a Breguet. Everyone's going to Breguet.
I'd have a Breguet over a Breitling any day. By the way, did you see that new Speidel? You see Speidel's making swatches now?
Come on. Speidel. That's like from our youth.
I'm telling you, they just came out with a line of swatches.
You're gonna have to explain to the kids what a Speidel fucking band is.
They used to sell them at the drugstore. It was a flexi band. All the old men wore them. I need a watch band, and they'd go get it and they put it on. It would just stretch. It's a stretchy one. It would pull all your hair out. The brand Speidel is now making a line of like swatches, all like 20 different colors for $50.
Wow.
It says the marketing ad says, "Don't take your expensive watch on vacation. Get one of these."
Mm.
Oh my God, that just sounded exactly like Keslow.
I see. Yeah. Hey, Paul. Anyway, so what do you think, Mark? I've been trying to be more positive. I think I
It's
did pretty
killing
well,
you.
other than that guy trying to tell us to sell the watches.
How are you doing? How are you
Trying to
doing? How are you managing to be nice? You've been nice to me all evening. I'm wondering if your medication is working now, or like what is happening.
Yeah, it fixes everything. Actually, I've just, it's all shtick. Look, it's a character. It's a character we play. And this character has 2% on his phone now. I've been watching it. I figured when the battery goes dead,
You remember when you banned me from Archie for 6 months for only $30?
no, it was $250, and it
I
was for
was so
6
mad
weeks.
because it was like $30. It was like $30.
No, it was 200.
And I was worth so much more.
It was December 20th or so till February 1st. It
Here's
was
the
the best money.
spider. What color would you go for? What color?
You bring it up. See, you brought it up. See, the dark blue.
Garbage, though.
The dark blue, the navy.
Come on, you can't wear any of those. That shit will give you wrist cancer.
It's the same as the Swatch. It's bioceramic bullshit. At least they call it plastic. At least they call it plastic.
Microplastics.
You look at they didn't even change the logo. Spidell.
You can't wear that stuff. Come
on.
I'm just telling you, I got an ad and I was like, oh, look at this. It's pretty bold of them to go after Swatch like that, but they're marketing direct.
Although
they'll sell them.
I am enjoying your Walmart special, Patrick.
It's fantastic.
Can you feel the cancer cells forming right under the battery?
Well, I don't have any. I don't act. Oh, you're right. I do. I just showed it to you. I was gonna say I don't have any quartz watches, but it's a digital thing. Hey, I took it in the pool and I figured it would fill up with water, and it never gets wet. Never has a problem. $20. I almost lost a friend over it.
Luxury watches? Do you miss it? Tell me that.
No, I'm sorry, I don't. No, but I think honestly, after this conversation, I think that this Ozempic drug cured all my diseases, including collecting and desiring watches or cars or anything. I don't want anything.
Do you actually, since all your addictions are going, do you feel like you're wasting your time right now?
How do you become a communist?
No, because you're all friends. No, not at all. I'm not a communist. I mean, I have a lot more, action in the bedroom since this. That's improved tremendously.
Are you sure you didn't run over to the pool and take a shit in it so she'd come home?
No, because she's not in a good mood when she got home, but she will be. Hey, so yeah, I mean, watches are watches. They all tell time. I wore my SKX the other day.
So that's a good watch. Come on.
My Japanese SKX that I bought from Long Island Watch.
Long Island?
For $198.
Well, then it wasn't a real SKX. It's a fake.
No, it was. It was on sale. It was like $250 on sale.
Okay.
Actually, I bought it in 2014.
I have some of his stuff. I have a couple of watches of his that I think are great. That are actually the Long Island brand.
Yeah, his Seiko Maz or whatever he does.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I got the Seiko Spork. The Spork isn't. I always like that watch. The Seiko Spork. It's a rare piece.
101, which is a Seiko SKX lookalike, only it's quartz, and I loved it, except for it had shit loom. So I actually.
Oh, I gotta have the loom.
Well, you know what I did? I sent it out to a guy who took it apart, loomed it, and then put it back together. And I spent as much on the loom as I did on the watch. But
now, what is it? Super Luminova? Do they have the BTW9?
Well, the guy. It came with like a very light coating of Super Luminova, and I had the guy put on like 8 coats.
That will not work. We both love the loom. All right, I'm at 1%. I'm going to ride it out. When it dies, it dies. Oh, it's staticky.
We're going to miss you.
I wish I could say the same. Art, I love the shirt. Buy the condo.
Please plug in. Don't leave me alone with this man.
I'll come back in the chat.
Oh, Christ. He's breaking up.
He's breaking up.
He's breaking up. He's breaking up. I think he's done it on purpose.
That's it, Mark. Mark, what can I say, man?
I don't know.
It's
what can you?
Marcello's fake restaurant. It's just a
Well, I don't know what's up with him. Why does he have a wrench here?
I never gave him a wrench.
Well, he has one. I noticed in the comments.
Marcello has a wrench.
Oh yeah. Yes. I don't know if you'll find him. If you scroll far enough, you'll find him. Because he was in the comments making commentos. Here we go. 7:28 p.m. my time. There's a comment. Look, right there.
Wow.
See that? Wrench.
I can't believe that. Can you? Who would give him a fucking wrench?
Well, it wasn't me. I thought it was you. And read his comment.
What does he say? He says,
Well,
"Hey, let me steal all the leads. They are mine now."
Middle finger, middle finger, middle finger. There you go.
He's not. That guy is nuts, don't you think?
A little bit.
He's beyond nuts.
Now that he's not working, he's got plenty of time to steal the leads and work on his own live stream, make his own way in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what do you think?
At least I had like 10,000 subscribers before I ever came on this live stream.
Tell me this, Marky. What's happening as far as your books go? You spent some time with the monks. You're back now.
Yeah, I just got back. I was there for a week, and we teach a workshop, a seminar, basically a week long, the art of training your dog workshop. So we did that for about 20 people. It was very
wow.
Very good.
How much did that cost to go to that?
It's shocking. it's thousands of dollars.
How much?
To attend.
How much?
It's thousands of dollars to attend. So
what?
Like multiple thousands of dollars, several $1,000s.
You feel guilty about that?
No. What? Why would I feel guilty? I work my guts out. I open my soul, and for a week teach people everything I know. No, and not only that, but people get on a wait list to come. It's not like we're not forcing anybody to do it. And if you want to train your dog for $20, just buy my book. And for $20, you can train your own dog. I've shared everything I know. Everything I know. Just listen, guys, if you want to know everything that Archibald Chesterfield III knows about Luxury to Last, buy your own copy of Luxury to Last. It's on Amazon right now. And for $10, for $10, you too can own all of Archie's knowledge. But if you want to pay, if you want to play, you got to pay. If you want to hang out for a week, you got to pay. They bring
amazing stuff.
They bring their dog. We help them train their dog. It's a good time. Good times. We feed them for a week.
Yeah. What's the best dog food you go for?
I don't really endorse any brand. Super chat. Actually, the best
for a big shot. Would you?
I always recommend Marcello's restaurant for dogs. Food Fit for a Dog by Marcello.
Incredible stuff there. We got a super chat. $5. Mac Lobster. Hey Pontiff, you've been on a roll with panels since Mike the Snake defected. Please play your old video. Why I wear a $28,000 watch. It's only 2-minute vid.
Let's watch it. That's a good idea.
Oh my God. I'm embarrassed. I don't like seeing my old vids, Mark.
I love your old vids. You had pinchable cheeks.
Do you actually really like your old stuff you did?
Well, no. Depends. Some of it. I love my video when you and Clyde had the fight. I love that video. It's one of my favorites.
It just makes me sad sometimes, okay?
Play this one. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. People still love your work.
I'm loading it up.
Oh, look, you took Marcelo's wrench. He's mad. Oh, and Marcelo says I can go dead low because I brought it to your attention that he had a wrench. Marcelo, I did not take your wrench.
Why do I, Archie Luxury, wear a $28,000 watch? One fucking simple reason. The people of Walmart. That's right. It's a protest against all the bogans, bevins, chavs, and rednecks that are out in the world. And, just like a bogan or a chav might have a big tattoo on his neck, I think the best way you can make a stance against these despicable creatures is to wear an expensive wristwatch. And let's face it, a white gold Patek, it doesn't get any better than that. And that's the reason why I wear a $28,000 wristwatch. It's a silent protest against all the people of Walmart and all the uncool, uncouth, redneck fuckwits in the world. And it's especially true for some bosses that I've had who wear Tag Heuers or other nondescript pieces of shit like a Breitling. So if you want to make a silent protest and you want to hold your head with dignity, get a Patek Philippe. And the best thing is that I sometimes catch public transport for my environmental footprint on the earth. And you can be in a carriage with bevins, bogans, and chavs and rednecks. And because it's a Patek, they don't even know what the fuck it is. So it's stealth wealth at its best. That's the reason why I wear a $28,000 watch. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think.
What you fuckers think of that? Well, it's just you guys. It's just you, me, Marcelo's wrench, and a lot of tears. Well, speaking of watches, today I'm wearing I'm wearing a Chuda. It's the very first Chuda, Black Bay. It's kind of a historic piece. It has the burgundy bezel and the smiley face. And I'll show you the smiley face with the ETA movement. What I'm after, though, is this new one.
Hey, I'm just getting a coffee.
Yeah.
I'm getting a coffee for closers.
Join us. There's the little smiley face. See that, guys?
I love that watch.
Me
you
too.
ordered the new one?
I did. On Juby Lee. And this is the first of them. And then the new one is the first Metis. The first Metis chronometer. It's -0 +5 will be the spec on that new one, which I think is cool. Everybody likes a watch that's just a little fast, just a little.
I got to tell you, man. What about the pink? I thought you would have gone for the pink Tudor.
You mean the Pepto-Bismol flavored chronograph?
Yes, or the Tiffany. Don't you love that?
You know, I have the Panda Tudor chronograph, and it's kind of big and fat, so I'm not in love with it. Not my favorite watch, to be honest with you. I feel like my Rolex Panda is a little too small, and my Tudor Panda is a lot too big. So. My favorite chronograph is a Breitling Chronomat. The one with the bullet bracelet. That'd be my favorite of my chronos.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
With the B01 movement, y'all. Mm-hmm.
I got to be honest with you, Marky.
Yes.
When are you going to get a Breguet? We need to get you into a Breguet, man.
When are you going to get a Rolex? When are you going to get a Rolex? Mike the Snake is a Rolex man. You are not.
Breguet, man.
I don't know if I could take you seriously, to be honest. You have no Rolex.
When are you getting a Breguet? Tell me this.
When you get a Rolex, we'll talk. That's when we'll talk. Then I can take you seriously.
I'm going to be honest with you. Can you see how you could just get pissed off with all the douchebags or not?
The Rolex douchebags?
Yeah.
No, I dislike Breguet douchebags. Much worse. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God you're here.
Archie, why you take my wrench? Why you take my wrench? Why you hate me so much? I don't understand. I'm just trying to be nice for you. You love me before, now you hate me. I don't know.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Doc. I mean, Doc Cello. How are you, Doc Cello?
I just tried my best. I don't know what to do. I don't understand. He liked me so much, then he hate me. He hate my cause.
Well, you know, you did not invite him to the restaurant. You told him to just like make a reservation like a punter.
Well, I have to make money.
I know, but like, I'm sure you had a table available. Did he have to make a reservation?
I put them all the way in the table at the back, right near the kitchen.
And right near the bathroom.
That's our best table. It's the same thing. The kitchen and the bathroom are connect.
I love this face. Look, guys, let me show you the face of utter confusion.
I can't stand it. I can't keep it. I can't.
You know
stand
what?
It.
Thank you.
Although I know you love the voice, Archie.
I do, but I think that every time you say that, you lose like 3 IQ points, and I'm not sure they're going to regenerate.
We need something. We need something different here. We definitely need something different.
Yes, pick a new avatar because this one's disturbing.
Yeah.
See what you can do.
It's very confusing whether it's okay or not okay. Is he here? Is he not here?
Exactly.
But I have to admit, that's just a little too silly. Too silly.
Too silly. It's very silly. It's very, very silly indeed.
But you have to admit the voice is unique. I've never heard a voice like that ever in my life.
It is something.
Sometimes it's
Are you a Lou Rawls fan, Doc? Are you a Lou Rawls fan?
Lou Rawls, the singer?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yes or no?
I could tolerate him. I wasn't a super fan of Lou Rawls, but I could tolerate him.
Who are you
will
a
never.
super fan
Was the Lou Rawls? You'll never find. You'll never find. I don't know. It sounded like music that my mom would like. It was a different generation, wasn't it?
What's your music?
I mean, I'm trying to think of somebody with that kind of voice.
No, but who do you like?
I don't think anybody sounds like. I mean, Lou Rawls and Barry White. Barry White was a little more popular because rap music would sample Barry White, so that was a little different. Nobody sampled Lou Rawls.
Are you like bopping around listening to ABBA in the bush?
I remember being confused about ABBA. Like, why do people like this? That's what I thought about ABBA. Because it wasn't ABBA the disco time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a little. That's when it started, but it wasn't quite like disco.
Well, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it at all. I understood the Bee Gees. I thought the Bee Gees were cool.
Well, that was definitely disco.
But ABBA, I didn't understand.
Guess you're not a dancing queen.
No. That would be way too silly.
How about Aerosmith?
For me, Aerosmith only had Walk This Way.
Walk This Way. I would have thought you would have been, a little bit the Rolling Stones generation.
I like the Rolling Stones.
Me too.
I like
them better than the Beatles, like way better.
Yeah. Yankee Doodle, I'm only here to put everybody to sleep. That's my job at the end of the show. Tuck everybody in, 99.
Lou Rawls died of lung cancer. Did you know that?
A lot of celebrities die of lung cancer.
Are we
It's
doing,
amazing.
like celebrity death? We could talk about the 27 Club. Jim Morrison from the Doors. Your favorite, Archie? What's her? Janis Joplin. Your favorite artist?
Frank Sinatra once said, "The classiest singing and silkiest chops in the singing game."
Now he was not in the 70s.
Was who? Lou Rawls?
Yes.
Well, I tell you
Frank
what.
Sinatra said that.
of the 27 club, the most interesting one is the one that was assassinated, and that would
Hendrix?
be.
Ooh, wait. Hold on. This is new information. Hold on, guys. Woo. Everybody now, put on your tinfoil hats. Doc is about to reveal a new,
Come on.
a new conspiracy theory. Well,
Well,
okay, Doc, tell us.
everybody thinks that Jimi Hendrix died of some sort of drug overdose, right?
He died in a swimming pool, didn't he?
In a sense, he died with wine in his lungs. Now, how do you get wine in your lungs? I can understand if he had a bunch of wine in his stomach when he died, and maybe somebody mixed in some barbiturates and stuff. That's a lot of aspiration, though. He died with a bunch of wine in his lungs. Never was explained. They didn't bother.
What's your theory?
Well, he made the mistake of affiliating with the Black Panthers. And at the time, J. Edgar and a few other people were really paranoid about the Black Panthers. And he was very popular, an upcoming artist, you know. He could have taken that popularity and introduced all of the music fans to the Black Panthers. It would have been like BLM.
He was white. The Fibbies whiteboarded him?
But I mean, you know, you guys can look it up. Look it up. Because I mean, I wasn't thinking about it, but I was just, you know, watching a documentary on Jimi Hendrix, thinking, oh, okay. And he also was very prophetic about his death. And I suspect, a lot of people suspect, that he was getting death threats because of his affiliations with the Black Panthers and these sorts of things.
I see.
I understand.
Well, it was a great loss.
It was. Also, it's rumored that he wore a wig.
Who's that?
Jimi Hendrix.
Lou Rawls?
No, Jimi Hendrix.
Lou Rawls wore a wig?
No, Jimi Hendrix.
What?
Jimi
What?
Jimi Hendrix.
Who's Jimi Hendrix?
What?
Come on.
Jimi Hendrix is way more famous than Lou Rawls.
No.
Would you agree with Marky? Back me up on this.
Yeah, I mean,
Jimi
listen,
Hendrix
Lou Rawls is very famous, but Jimi Hendrix is kind of like a demigod.
First of all, Jimi Hendrix was considered one of the best guitarists ever.
Like, ever. Like, if he'd have lived, he'd have beat the fuck out of Clapton.
And then on top of that, his albums, especially the fact that he was killed or died or whatever, his albums are revered. So,
are you an Otis Redding fan?
Yes. Otis Redding.
Otis, my man.
The fact that it's Otis Redding is right there with Buddy Holly in my mind, where their music really just blew up as they died.
Peggy Sue.
And the fact that he did, you know, Dock of the Bay, Otis Redding, or Buddy Holly did his music. Should I read it? Should I read it since it's all about me?
Yes.
I'll read it.
Yes.
Doc BBW puts me to sleep. Please rescue us.
Well, it's just that, Doc, it's that you have a mellifluous, melodious voice.
Well, I was trying to make it even more sedating than it normally would be.
You are very mellifluous.
I have to admit, I don't know what that means. That's okay.
That you're mellifluous. It means there's a beautiful melodic tonality to your voice.
That's not a word that most chiropractors use in their, in their normal practice.
Nonetheless, you went to college, so I would have expected a bit more vocabulary.
I didn't have to take English. Does that help?
You already spoke it?
I took English in high school. I did whatever the thing was. I think it was advanced placement or something, and I was just thrilled I didn't have to take it in
just
college.
Placed you right out of
in high school. Yeah, I just got out of that.
I kind of cheated. I majored in English in college, but I already spoke it when I got there.
That is a little bit of cheating.
It is a little.
What I
Well,
liked is the people who majored in Spanish and
well, I did that too.
they were
actually.
fluent.
I did that too, but like I wasn't, Hispanic. I had to learn Spanish.
At
So
least you learned it and became fluent. But
I know there were Spanish majors.
You know who else had to learn Spanish?
Who's that?
The guy from Chips,
And I thought
Eric
that was Eric
Lestrada.
And I thought that was like cheating, where they were like, Spanish-born people, Puerto Rican people, as Spanish majors.
why did he have to learn Spanish though?
Because he wasn't raised with it.
No, but his movie roles, did he have to speak Spanish in his movie roles?
He later on became a famous Spanish actor because they wouldn't hire him in Hollywood because they're racist fucks.
They blackballed him because he was a chip.
I heard this. Like, didn't he become a cop, or was it Bobby Sherman? Bobby Sherman also became a cop, and he just died. Bobby Sherman.
You know who was a famous cop? Was
Elvis.
Well, that's true
He
too.
was a
That's
CIA
another
agent.
conspiracy theory. Because he never died the way they said he died. No, that didn't happen. I mean, there's no photographs of him at all allowed. Why do you not allow any photographs unless
because he was on the toilet?
But the Ken Osmond, who played Eddie Haskell, that's one of the more famous police officers. Once he did Leave It to Beaver, he was sort of pigeonholed into that role. He couldn't get any other roles.
Leave It in Beaver.
Look at Angelic says the other guy in Chips was a Vietnam veteran. What's he talking about?
The blonde guy.
Yeah. In real life, I think.
Remember Starsky and Hutch? That was a good one.
They apparently didn't have a good relationship together.
I should find it. There's a Starsky and Hutch video that's, you're going to love this, Marky. That's President Trump and Vice President Vance. They're Starsky and Hutch.
Were you guys ever BJ and the Bear fans?
No, I was a little bit more the Dukes of Hazzard. Get a flash.
How about you, Doc?
I liked Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah.
What about BJ and the Bear? The Kenworth. He had his own...
BJ wasn't the BJ that people were expecting, and I don't remember a chick in that. It wasn't what was expected.
How about Cagney and Lacey?
I remember that one where Cagney, I think it was the Cagney, the brunette one was the one that was that's the one that was with Clint Eastwood in one of the Dirty Harry movies.
Exactly. She played his
sidekick,
his new rookie sidekick partner.
Yeah. And then, of course,
do you feel lucky today, punk? Well, do you? Being as though this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun made, and could blow your head clean off your shoulders. You got to ask yourself: did he fire 5 shots, or did he fire 6?
I
gotta know.
I made a recording on that in the old days where there was the answering machines. I'd piss people off because of that.
Did you?
Because, well, at first I'd say hello, and then I'd wait, and then I'd say hello, and I'd wait, and then people would think it's me, and then hello, and then I'd come on saying, I know what you're thinking. Did he fire? Did it ring 6 times or only 5? All of my confusion, I lost track. But they really got pissed because of the fact that they thought they were talking to me, and they start yelling.
Doc reliving the glory days of his answering machine message in 1983.
Well, it was actually, I think it was in the 90s, but anyway, whatever.
You probably still have a fucking answering machine. Doc has retro everything. How old is your iPhone, Doc?
I do have the answering machine, but I got rid of the landline.
I see.
So no need.
It's funny. Do many people have landlines still?
Older people tend to have them.
True.
And that's it. So I've got a neighbor who's 85 and he still has a landline, even though he hardly uses it.
Like my house has got jacks like all over the walls in every room, including the bathrooms, where like previous owners like had plugged phones into the wall.
Right. Yeah. All the newer homes are like that.
I never had a phone in this house, and I've been here 16 years, 17 years. Never had a phone in here.
I'm going to say that I'm like Mike the Snake. I've brought in the most super chats, especially with people complaining
Oh
that
my God,
I'm putting
that's
them to
another.
sleep.
That was
And I
another.
brought in more super chats
I
money
bring in all the
than
super.
I brought in more than Mark, that's for sure.
You don't let me talk. I bring in all the super chats. Listen, Mike, for the rest of the time, we can play the upvote. You know what? Fuck it. Archie, play. Can you access the Mike upvote video for me? Can you do it?
Find the clip. Find the clip.
Find that clip. Let's do it.
One moment, I'll find it for you,
Yeah,
just
find
for
it.
you,
Because here's the
Mikey.
deal. Mike, you don't have to show up. We own you. Just don't sue us, please. Thank you.
Oh, where is it? Someone's deleted. Let me have a look.
I told you to get rid of Marcello.
Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate it.
Oh, here it is. Found it. Here we go.
Hey, everybody. It's time to upvote. Woo! Look, I can even do it. Watch. There. It was that easy. All I needed to do is to upvote. That's all you need to do. It doesn't even take a wiggle of your finger or even just a wiggle of one of my teeth here to upvote. Just do it.
You know what happened to Mike? I think I figured it out. Just watching that clip, it occurred to me. The more his hair grew, the more it weighted down his brain. It just became harder and harder to think.
I thought it was his strength, like Samson. That's where his...
I guess. I don't know. I miss Mikey. Mikey, I love you. You come back.
We're going to go through and thank our super chatters today. We had Patel Philippe, Sir Premium, Patel Philippe. That's right, guys. Patel Philippe. That's the guy that we want to thank for coming on the stream and making it very, very successful. Ken Fresno. Ken, thank you. Olivia Hooper's Fix It Shop. Remember that, Doc? Hooper's Fix It Shop. Whatever. That was such a good
Is that
business
Sesame
idea.
Street, you mean?
Yes. The Hoopers. They had the Fix It Shop.
I'm trusting that's correct.
Patel Philippe. CB. Patel Philippe. Loco Fabia 13. CB. SR Bell. Herman Sows. I'm still wearing the shirts, Herman. Thank you so much. Patel Philippe. Bubblegum Gun. Patel Philippe. Mac Lobster. Angelic Slayer. Mac Lobster. Yankee Doodle. Doc BBW puts me to sleep. Please rescue us. Guys, that is the show for the day.
You're rescued.
Rescue! Guys, we'll be back tomorrow talking watches
And I might
live.
even be back as well, Yankee. I might be back.
Let's run the advert and we'll see you tomorrow. Check out Rusty's Watches. Check it out, guys.
Rusty's
Watches.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury here. Today, guys, I want to share with you a great website that I use to check out watches. That's right, guys. I don't know about you, but I am somebody who wants to keep an eye on prices and see where the market's going. And the best website for this is rustyswatches.com. rustyswatches.com. Now, what it does, if you're in the US, Australia, the UK, Ireland, Canada, it will list recent listings so you can see new watches as they come to market. Not only new listings, but recently price drops. So if you're keeping an eye on the watch of your dreams, Rusty's Watches is the place to go. If you've got a special watch you want and you want to get the best possible deal you can, I'd highly recommend Rusty's Watches. Now he's got some instant buttons. Patek, Breguet, Omega, Rolex, Cartier, to name but a few. Click on Breguet and it shows us recent new listings for Breguet. Hey, here's one at Watch Finder. Watch Finder has, guys, I am doing this advert to deal with my termite problem. That's right, guys. I have a bit of a termite problem. But guys, check out rustyswatches.com. This is the best place to get an idea of the market. Off the market. That's right, guys. Termites confirmed. Yes, this is. Check it out, rustyswatches.com. Check it out, guys. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you guys think of that.